Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Jai Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Jaya Gauranitai Gauranitai Jaya Gauranitai Gauranitai Jaya Gauranitai Prabhupada Jai Prabhupada Jai Prabhupada Jai Prabhupada Shri Radha Madhava ki Shri Gaurnitai ki Srila Prabhupada Patit Pavana ki Gaur Premanandi Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya
Vasudevaya
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Narayanam Namaskrityam Naram Chaiva Narottamam Devim Saraswati Vyasam Tato Jayamudiraye Nashtaprayeshva Bhadrishu Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya Bhagavati Ritavashloke Bhaktir Bhavati Naishtiki Srimad-Bhagavatam, 5th Canto, Chapter 20, Text 33. Yatat karmamayam lingam Brahma lingam jalorchayet Ekantam advayam shantam Tasmai bhagavate nama iti Yatat karmamayam lingam Brahmalingam Jalorachayet Ekanta Advayam Shantam Tasmai Bhagavate Nama Iti Yattat Karmamayam Lingam Brahmalingam Jalorachayet Ekantamadvayam Shantam Tasmai Bhagavate Nama Iti. Synonyms: Yat, which; Tat, that; Karma Mayam, obtainable by the Vedic ritualistic system; Lingam, the form; Brahma Lingam, which makes known the Supreme Brahman; Janaha, a person; Arachayet, must worship; Ekantam, who has full faith in the One Supreme; Advayam, non-different; Shantam, peaceful; Tasmai, unto him; Bhagavate, the most powerful; Namaha, our respects; Iti, thus. Translation: Lord Brahma is known as, this is prayers of demigods to Lord Brahma. Lord Brahma is known as Karma Maya, the form of ritualistic ceremonies, because by performing ritualistic ceremonies one may attain his position, and because the Vedic ritualistic hymns become manifests from him. He is devoted to the Supreme Personality of Godhead without deviation, and therefore, in one sense, he is not different from the Lord. Nevertheless, he should be worshipped not as the monists worship him, but in duality. One should always remain a servitor of the Supreme Lord, the Supreme worshipable deity. We therefore offer our respectful obeisances unto Lord Brahma, the form of manifest Vedic knowledge. Purport. In this verse, the word karma mayam, obtainable by the Vedic ritualistic system, is significant. The Veda says, Swadharma nishtham shata janmabhi Bhuvan Varim Chatam Eti, one who strictly follows the principles of Varnashama Dharma for at least 100 births will be rewarded with the post of Lord Brahma. Only 100. Not a big deal. It is also significant that although Lord Brahma is extremely powerful, he never thinks himself one with the Supreme Personality of Godhead. He always knows that he is an eternal servitor of the Lord. Because the Lord and the servant are identical on the spiritual platform, Brahma is herein addressed as Bhagavan. Bhagavan is the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Krishna. But if a devotee serves him with full faith, the meaning of the Vedic literature is revealed to him. Therefore, Brahma is called Brahmalinga, which indicates that this entire form consists of Vedic knowledge. Om Ajnana Timirandasya Gyananjana Salakaya Chaksurunamiritam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Sri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Stapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamayam Dadati Swapadantikam Vanchakalpatarubhyascha Kripa Sindhu Vyaevacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shadvaita Gadadhara Shivasari Gaur Bhakta Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Yatat karma mayam lingam, Brahma lingam janorchayet, Ekantam advayam shantam, Tasmai bhagavate namaiti. Lord Brahma is known as Karma Maya, the form of ritualistic ceremonies, because by performing ritualistic ceremonies one may attain his position, and because the Vedic ritualistic hymns become manifest from him. He is devoted to the Supreme Personality of Godhead without deviation, and therefore, in one sense, he is not different from the Lord. Nevertheless, he should be worshipped not as the monists worship him, but in duality. One should always remain a servitor of the Supreme Lord, the supreme worshipable deity. We therefore offer our respectful obeisances unto Lord Brahma, the form of manifest Vedic knowledge. So demigods pray here to Lord Brahma, and in previous verse it was said that demigods pray to Lord Brahma with their material desires. You know that demigods of Sakam Bhakta, they have lots of material desires, and we can say the world in which demigods lived quite opulent and quite convenient for material enjoyment. Therefore, yeah, they have lots of material desires. And here they address Lord Brahma. In previous verses, it was said that Lord Brahma is, how to say, presiding deity for demigods. And here they call Lord Brahma Karma Mayam Lingam, form of karma. So Lord Brahma is highest position here in material world, and it seems that demigods acknowledge Lord Brahma for this. Yeah, you have a great position here, and that's wonderful. It's just like you can live here in Helsinki. And, for example, you can see someone in very opulent car or living in the center of the city and some very expensive apartments. Yeah, you can say, yeah, he's a good guy, lucky guy. I can позавидовать, да, как. Yeah, I can jealous to him. Good example for me. I would like to be in his position. For example, yesterday I was walking in the center of Helsinki and saw this guy right on this BWM, very expensive, sports, sports edition. Mm. Not just like some big BMW like X5, but sport edition. Very good, very expensive. Everybody look at him. Yeah, wow. Phew. Why not me? So demigods quite уважительны, respectful to Lord Brahma, because he have this most exalted position in this material world. Yeah, we can relate to that. We also want to do this. We also may be in this position. Therefore, they called him Karma Maya, because it's a thing that demigod is understood in Brahma. They like this in Brahma. They want to be like that. We can say, yeah. There's another No, there is one thing in Srimad-Bhagavatam, one story in Srimad-Bhagavatam that show how to say mood of demigods. It's 7th canto, 8th chapter, chapter 8, and this chapter described the scene when Nisimhadev killed Hiranyakashipu and all the demigods came to him and prayed to him, praised him and gives their prayers. So firstly, Brahma prayed, and here's the prayer of Brahma. Here, Lord Brahma prayed, "My Lord, you are unlimited, and you possess unending potencies. No one can estimate or calculate your prowess, maybe powers, I don't know, and wonderful influence. For your actions are never polluted by the material energy. Through the material qualities, you very easily create the universe, maintain it, and again annihilate it. Yet you remain the same without deterioration. I therefore offer my respectful obeisances unto you." So here, Lord Brahma just praised Krishna, yeah? Just praised Nisimhadev. And then Lord Shiva said, "The end of the millennium is the time for your anger. Now that this insignificant demon Hiranyakashipu has been killed, O my Lord, who are naturally affectionate to your devotee, kindly protect his son Prahlad Maharaj, who is standing nearby as your fully surrendered devotee." So here Lord Shiva also prays Krishna, prays Nisimhadev and asking him to protect Prahlad Maharaj. And now Indra prayed. So we can say that there is Lord Brahma, there is Lord Shiva. It's one, level of reality, much more higher than Indra reality and another demigods. And here we have Indra praying. "O Supreme Lord, you are our deliverer and protector. Our shares of sacrifice, which are actually yours, have been recovered from the demons by you. Because the demoniac king Hiranyakashipu was most fearsome, our hearts, which are your permanent abode, were all overtaken by him." So you can see that Lord Indra said, there was a sacrifice, and usually we get something from it. And this Hiranyakashipu, he came and took it from us. And now you kill him, and again we get it. Thank you very much. Inhabitants of Pitri-loka prayer, let us offer our respectful obeisances unto Lord Nisimhadev, the maintainer of the religious principles of the universe. He has killed Hiranyakashipu, the demon, who by force enjoyed all the offerings of the Shraddha ceremonies performed by our sons and grandsons on the anniversaries of our deaths, and who drank the water with sesame seeds offered in holy places of pilgrimage. By killing the demon, O Lord, you have taken back all the stolen property from his abdomen and piercing it with your nails. We therefore wish to offer our respectful obeisances unto you. Yeah, the inhabitants of Pitri-loka also, this Hiranyakashipu, he took these offerings from us. Now you can kill him, and we get it back. Just about one week before, there was a Pitri Paksha. Pitri Paksha is about 2 weeks, which we can use to offer this bowls made of rice
Yes.
to your predecessors. Yeah.
Yes.
Mhm.
Ancestors. Ancestors.
Actually, I was doing that. Yeah, this time this year.
Okay.
First, I offered to Krishna, to my Shyam, to my deity, and then offered to my father. Was gone away years before. I offered to him. It's prasadam. Let us continue.
Yeah.
The inhabitants of Vidyaloka prayed. Our acquired power to appear and disappear in various ways according to varieties of meditation was banned by the foolish Hiranyakashipu because of his pride and his superior bodily strength and his ability to conquer others. Now the Supreme Personality of Godhead has killed him, just as if a demon were an animal. And to that supreme pastime form of Lord Nrsimhadeva we eternally offer our respectful obeisances. So we did Haraloka inhabitants also say, previously we can appear and disappear, whatever, wherever we like, and Hiranyakashipu banned us to do so. Now you kill him and we again, we can do so, we can do this. Yoo-hoo, hey. Thank you, Nrsimhadev. The inhabitants of Nagaloka said, the most sinful Hiranyakashipu took away all the jewels on our hoods and all our beautiful wives. Now, since his chest has been pierced by your nails, you are the source of all pleasure to our wives. Thus, we together offer our respectful obeisances unto him. So here is the difference. Lord Brahma prayed to Krishna, to Nrsimhadev, and here to Nrsimhadev, and he said, "Yeah, praise to you, Lord. You are such and such. You are unlimited. Your power is unlimited, and so on." And we have Lord Shiva prayers, and Lord Shiva say, "Yeah, protect Prahlad Maharaj. You are such powerful." And then demigods came, different demigods, Vidyadhara, Indra, and so on. And what did they say? Thank you to remove obstacles from path of our enjoyment. Thank you very much. Now you can go, Nrsimhadev. Thank you. Now we continue our normal life, which we live without Hiranyakashipu. Before Hiranyakashipu, this demon here. They say that Nrsimha, came to remove obstacles from their material life. That is the materialistic point of view. We shouldn't be like that. Sometimes we also think like that. Of course, we are devotees, but sometimes we also think that Krishna should remove some obstacles to our material life, to our material enjoyment, or give us something, to continue our material life, to continue our material enjoyment. Please, Krishna, give me new car, and I don't know, give me some money like that. But Krishna is not for that. Krishna is not order supplier, we just do like that. Krishna, I need this, I need this, I need this. In Russia we have this funny story. Анекдот, как по-английски сказать.
Анекдоты. Анекдоты. Hausgetan.
Какая поучительная история. It's some funny learning stories. Just imagine there is a temple, and because this funny story from Russia, it's Orthodox Church temple. No offense, just because it's from Russia. It's Orthodox Church temple, Orthodox Church, and opulent. This new Mercedes came to the to this temple, to this church, and there is a big box, for donation. So this Mercedes came to this big box, this windows open it and hand from widow with big stack of money came out and put this money in this donation box. And Mercedes, go away. And just after this Mercedes, came BWM, also very, very rich, very fancy, very expensive. And another hand, from this BWM also appeared, and also with this big stack of money. But he didn't put this money on the box because he saw that Mercedes just came out. Попал в аварию, как сказать.
Crushed.
Yeah, it's crashed. Now this by big грузовик, I don't know.
Big truck.
Big truck, yeah. It was a crash, and the man from Mercedes said to man from BWM, don't put money in this box. It doesn't working today. I hope you understand. It doesn't working today. There's a car crash. Just put it there, and there's a car crash. It's not working today. Go to another church. So we shouldn't be like that. I changed in so many years. I came to Mangalarati, give €1 in a month, and Krishna, should give something to me. At least some of my desires should be fulfilled. So demigods have this propensity. They didn't want to go to Krishna. They didn't want to go to Vaikuntha to be pure devotees like that. Therefore, in the seventh canto, they spoke like that. Thank you very much, Narasimhadev. You killed this Hiranyakashipu because he creates some obstacles for us. We can't enjoy it like previous with him. He bent us to, appear and disappear, whatever we like, but wherever and however we like. He took away our wives, our jewelers and so on. Now you kill him and everything came back. Now we can live as usually. Thank you very much. Goodbye, Narasimhadev. Now you can go. When I was a temple president, there was one story, funny story actually. There is one Srila Prabhupada disciples, Bhakti Vigna Vinash Narasimha Maharaj. Very good devotee, very simple sannyasi. I have an opportunity to travel with him about 1 week. It was such good experience, actually. It was very inspiring. So he came to Khabarovsk. I was the temple president there for 2 weeks. Just imagine, sannyasi in the temple for 2 weeks. And usually sannyasi came to give lecture, to give class, and then goes away. But not Narasimha Maharaj. He came for Mangalarati, lead Mangalarati, and then he chant japa with devotees. And during japa, he walk around the temple and check everything. Where is the dust? It's clean or not? What about toilets? What about kitchen? And he gathered all his disciples with him. He told him, you should go with me. Oh, you see, there's a dust. You should. Why your temple is so dirty? You should clean it right now. He said to one of his disciples, and he goes for trapka. I don't know.
Close?
Yeah, close. Make it wet, and beginning to cleaning out everything. And every day, about 4 or 5 days, he do like that. Every day Mangalarati, every day inspection. And so after 5 days, one of his disciples came to me and asked me, for how long Guru Maharaj will be here more. Like the demigods, Thank you, Narasimhadev. It was so nice to see you. Goodbye. Hope to see you again next year. It's interesting thing. And of course, we have prayers of Brahma and Shiva, and they just praise the Lord. They don't thank him that he make their material life better, like another demigod. So therefore, demigods addressed Lord Brahma as karma maya, because karma is very important for them. Karma is the way to be good, to be удобно, comfortably situated in this material world. The people who learn Vedas, what Krishna called in Bhagavad Gita, Pushpitam Vacham, this flowery words of the Vedas. It means that you can do good karma and be, situated good here, and be goodly situated here in material world. There will be no problem, nobody will be bothering you. You can become Brahma. Just 100 lives, you should be very pious. But no problem. Just 100 lives, it's not a big deal. But you can become Brahma, you can be this place can be very enjoyable to you. If you just pious, if you just do good karma. So that we can say that is ideal for demigod. Therefore, Brahma is ideal for demigod. They call him karma maya because it is they didn't call him, you're a pure devotee. And we also want to become a pure devotee like you. So this is good lesson for us. It shouldn't be like demigod. It should be like Brahma. To be a pure devotee. That should be our aspiration. To become a pure devotee. Not to be situated in this material world comfortably. It's impossible. You can do something, you can feel comfortable, but then death will come. Just throw it away from this comfortable situation. Okay, Hare Krishna. Maybe there is some question or comments. Yeah, Prabhu.
Nowadays, people don't ask God anything because everything is actually they have money, they can buy whatever they want. Actually, it's rich people for and
Yeah, can you speak
they
louder?
don't ask any demigods, especially in the Western world.
Mm-hmm.
It is all in India. They know these demigods, but other place they have no like this.
No, but they have this Thor or something like that. There is kind of demigods.
There is more. I think so. That most they don't ask.
Mm-hmm.
They don't ask directly. Please give.
In Bhagavad Gita, it is said that there is a 4 kind of people who approach to Krishna, and first kind is one who in need, and we can say it's about poor countries, like India and so on, and in Russia also. Second type is one who needs something, and now in Western country they are they know how to extract everything from material, from matter without God, like Hiranyakashipu. They learn how to exploit earth. They learn how to exploit material energy. But still, it's interesting point that even in Finland is considered Finnish people considering the most happiest. No?
According to statistics.
Yeah. But this rate of suicide is quite high here.
Happy life.
I don't know how they reconcile it. Yeah, I am happy, you know, I am so happy. I think they think like that. I will never ask anything from the Lord because kind of demonic mentality,
Yes.
quite demonic. To have this have this desire to exploit something. It's demonic desire. Divine nature is to сотрудничать, cooperate. So devotee try to cooperate with material nature to serve Krishna. For example, he may, you know, we get some potato, we get some tomato, and offer to Krishna, not to ourselves. So we cooperate with Maya Devi. And therefore Maya Devi for us became Lakshmi. So yeah, we can say there is a class of people, they say, you know, we don't need God because we can create everything for us, but you know, they commit suicide after all. What is the use? They are unhappy. They can't feel bliss. We can see it. Even in opulent country, people are very unsatisfied. Very unsatisfied. Есть такая поговорка «хорошая мина при плохой игре». Я не знаю, как это на английский перевести. Может быть, есть какое-то такое устойчивое выражение для английского. Да. Ну, то есть ты делаешь вид, что все хорошо. Смысл такой.
Ulkoinen onnellisuus. Onnistumisen suuruisen kasvatus. Это привело к грустной соуске.
You know, I'm really not satisfied. I hate my wife. I hate my husband. You know, I'm boring of it. You know, every day I saw this tree standing behind my window and I hate it. Every day. So I'm very unsatisfied. I was in Helsinki yesterday. People not very happy. It's not that they, you know, they светятся как. They shine with happiness. No, they running here and there, trying to buy some things, some new clothes, something like that, to throw it, you know, all this new stuff to the black hole of their unsatisfaction. You know? And here's I am, you know, I have my, you know, japa beads and I saw Harinam yesterday. I tried to make picture, but it wasn't good. It wasn't so good. And they was happy.
Yes.
Just Karatals, Mridanga, they was happy. Gopal Krishna told me that when Finnish people learn that you are devotee of Krishna, they smiling.
Yes.
Yeah, because we make them smile. We are happy. Yeah. Okay.
Also, social studies show that when persons like Friday night and they're looking at live video from social media, how their friends can have fun. So studies show that actually people are very unhappy.
Yeah.
Happy. They really feel like so much pain because they have to sit home, you know, take care of children or something, and they cannot enjoy it. So they feel very bad. So this social media actually is very bad for people because
Yeah.
they feel this pressure. Others enjoy it, I'm not enjoying. What is this?
The problem of social media is that you never see whatever is outside this photo frame, you know. Inside there is my face, and I'm very happy. And I make and I apply some filters on it, you know. I squeeze the whole happiness I have, everything to make happiest in this photo frame, but nobody see what is inside this frame. That is the philosophy of the social media. That is lies of social media. You can be happy there, but tomorrow you make suicide. What is the use? I also have social media. I have Instagram, Facebook, but usually I don't have my picture there. I don't think it's very important to see me. So it's better to see some nature shots and something like that. It's much more better for the people. Doesn't make them depressed. To see happy me, he's happy. Such a disaster. Why he's happy? I'm not happy. Everything I'm happy, but in social media you try to looks happy people, happy person. Looks like happy person. That's the problem. Everyone in this world try to cheat others. Everyone try to cheat others. I'm a psychologist by education. For 5 years I studied psychology. And I helping families, devotees families, I help a person who have some psychological problems. And I know for sure they lie to another person. Everybody lies that I'm happy. Everybody lies. We have a happy family, and so I know all this thing. And in Russia, I know some secrets about some devotees, and so I know that they lie to another people that we are happy and so on. It's kind of some propensities that every conditioned souls have to lie another people that I'm happy. Especially I'm happier than you. Especially I'm happier than you. We shouldn't trust that when divine people say, we don't need God, we're happy without Him. No, you're not happy. Today you say you're happy, and tomorrow you commit suicide. What happiness is this? Is that okay?
Joy.
I like that Prabhupada was never. Prabhupada has also have always give us this clear vision of material world. Even when he came to America, you see, he came to India from India. India is very poor country, even now. But in those days, it was even more poor than now. And Prabhupada came to America, the richest country in the world. It's economy #1 in the world. And he was never be in the illusion that America is a good place, happy place, and so on. Never he was an illusion. Usually they came from India, they came to America to get something. And Prabhupada came to America to give something, because you are so unhappy. You are so poor here in America. Yeah.
Like they ask you, so how society will change if everybody becomes Krishna conscious? Said, there will be no hippies.
Only hippies.
I'm trying to make hippies into happies. And once we saw guy on the board surfing, and he asked him, who are they? And the disciple said, he was walking on the beach of the sea, and he said, they're surfers. The Prabhupada says, surfers.
Yeah.
Surfers.
Yeah, Prabhupada was genius. Yeah. Although English wasn't his mother language, but he used it very intelligently. Yep.
Once also Prabhupada was in prayer, and he was looking at the window and saw the golf clubs. People like playing golf. And that's what they do. Elderly people, playing golf, all this nice dress. It's kind of like high.
And this is rich sport. Yeah.
Yes, it's sport. Usually, not that anybody can afford it. So the elderly people playing golf, what they're doing is they're playing golf. The Prabhupada start to cry. So they're wasting their time doing this.
Just like that, like that personified, their hair and put knife on their throat and just waiting the moment. That is the old age. You can die in every second. You should feel it. When you are young, you're 20 or 30, you don't feel that. That is near. You think that, the whole life is there for me. But when you are old age, when you are old, you can feel it. It's just behind my neck, just standing there. You can cut my throat in any second, and they playing golf. Yeah.
Srila Prabhupada was asking how, it was this. I don't remember the question, but Srila Prabhupada asked the journalist about who is old, and here his reply was, the man who is nearly to die. And he said, and you are sure that you will not die tomorrow? Like every person is old.
But at young age, at least you have illusion that you have,
Yeah.
There's a plenty of time for me. For example, I'm 43 now, and actually now I understand that something can happen. It's maybe quite new to me, because statistics show that in Russia, average
Average death rate?
Yeah, it's about, for men, it's about 63, 64. So I am 43. Of course, I don't drink vodka, I don't eat meat, I do some yoga, so maybe 45, 65. But, it's less than half remaining. It's less than half. I'm already 43. It's about 20 years. True. Only a fool doesn't understand it. Only fool. I hope I'm not fool. At least I hope I'm not so foolish. Therefore, I travel preaching and try to accumulate some blessings from spiritual master, from Krishna, to have a better life, better next life. Maybe in spiritual world, I don't know, by Krishna's mercy. I'm not deserved, but maybe Krishna mercifully spit in my, into my side. Okay, you may go. You may go. I don't know. Of course, demigods, we're speaking about demigods, they have a very long span of life. But sometimes, as you said, in Western country, they think they are demigods. Here are demigods who have only 80 years. What kind of demigods you are, And before that, the teeth, start to fall out. hair, your nails start to cracking, yeah. What kind of demigods you are? And no, and there is no medicine for that. There is no doctor for that. Your teeth will fall down. I once had a lecture in one university in Russia. For theologists. So there was students about 80, 19, 20 years, and there was a teacher about a woman 55, maybe like that. He was 55, she was 55, something like that. And I speak about this topic, that death is imminent and you surely die, and law of karma, and so on and so on. And she told me, why are you so, so dark? Yeah. Why are you so pessimistic? And I told her, when you became 50, 45, your toes became fall down. Yeah? And she became very, как сказать, даже русское слово сейчас попробую подобрать. Yeah, задумчиво. Yeah, she became very thoughtful and silent. And after this lecture, she came to me and told me that, today I have an appointment to dentist for 3 tooth.
You got to the point.
Yeah, you was right. Yeah, it's very expensive, and I'm sure that another one that I have. Yeah, I will make this 3 of my tooth, but shortly, another one also, fall out for me. Yeah, she get the point. She became pessimistic also. So now we are kicking all these rascal materialist demons, and we can, end it. Grantarat Srimad-Bhagavatam Jai. Prabhupada Patit Pavam Jai. Любимое занятие первое. Попинать материалистов.